Welcome to the 2013 Waco ISD New Teacher Information Fair. This is Dale Caffey reporting from University High School, where teachers are becoming familiar with district operations. Waco ISD is pleased to have approximately 220 new teachers this year, some being first-year teachers fresh out of college, while others join the Waco ISD educational team with years of experience. Almost every Waco ISD department is participating in this year's fair, and it's giving our new teachers a chance to meet some of the people who support them behind the scenes. Join us as we meet some of Waco ISD's new teachers. Hi, and welcome to Waco ISD. Tell me what your name is and where you're going to be teaching.
My name is Anna Blake. I'll be teaching bilingual first, second, and third at Lake Air Montessori.
Very good.
Hi, I'm Chrissy Daly, and I'll be at Lake Air Montessori teaching PE.
Very good. Tell me what district you came from. You're new to Waco ISD, obviously.
Yes, I came from Tomball ISD in the Houston area.
And what brings you to Waco?
My whole family's here. I grew up in Waco.
Great. Well, welcome home.
Thank you.
And how about you, coming over to Waco ISD?
Yes, coming from La Vega ISD just up the street.
Are you guys excited about the first day of school?
Just getting there. We will be ready for those kids, but yes, it is exciting.
How about the new teacher induction? Enjoying this?
Yeah, this is great. It's fun.
Y'all go have a great time and enjoy the fair.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, hello and welcome to Waco ISD. Give me your name and the school you're going to be teaching at.
Glenn Clay Davis at Waco High School.
Okay, tell me what you're going to be teaching.
I'm going to be teaching world history, 3 AP and 3 regular classes.
3 regular classes. Very good. What brings you to Waco, Texas and to Waco ISD?
I came with my principal, Sam Sexton, from La Vega. He asked me to come over, and I came with him.
Obviously, you have grown fond to now our new principal, Sam Sexton.
My dad was the principal for 40 years, and I'll promise you that Sam Sexton's a good man to work for. He takes care of his teachers, and that's why I came.
Well, welcome to Waco ISD and to Waco High School.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, hello and welcome to Waco ISD. We're so glad that you're here today. Tell me your name and where you're going to be teaching.
Tammy Cunningham at Tennyson, the Atlas program.
The Atlas Academy.
Natalie Nelson, and at Tennyson as well.
Very good. Well, what brings you to Waco ISD? We're so excited to have you here, but tell us why you applied for the job and why you're happy to be here.
Heard many great things about the Waco Independent School District. Wonderful staff and sense of community.
And previously you were where?
I was at Waco Charter School.
Very good. So Waco is very familiar to you.
Very familiar, yes, sir.
Okay, and how about you?
I'm from Mejia, and so I went to Mejia High School, but I taught at Amarillo ISD, and then I've been in Montana the last 3 years because my husband is military. So, yeah.
Well, are you happy to be back in Central Texas?
I am very happy to get my sweet tea every day, so yeah, it's been good.
Very good. Well, welcome again to both of you to Waco ISD and have a great year.
Thank you, you too.
Welcome to the information fair. You're at the new teacher induction, but you're not necessarily a new teacher.
No, sir, I'm not. I'm actually a veteran teacher. I am 5.5 years into the game. I spent 3 years at University High School, 3 very wonderful years.
Very good. And where will you be this year?
This year I'll be at Brazos High School Credit Recovery in downtown Waco.
Okay. Those students there are ones that have been at risk of dropping out. They're coming back to school with a chance to earn that high school diploma. That has to be an exciting thing to think about, helping people like that.
Yes, I've actually spent 6 months there. I was actually a supplemental teacher, temp. I tutored math and science for grades 9 through 12, and it's really inspirational. You see students that didn't think they could make it, and all of a sudden they're able to, and they actually have a goal. And the look on their faces when they realize they finished everything is absolutely amazing.
Good. And I don't think I asked this. Your name, please?
Oh, my name is Laura Napolitano.
Very good. Well,
Please call me Ms. N.
okay, Miss N, thank you for remaining in Waco ISD.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Hello and welcome to Waco and to Waco ISD. Give me your name and where you're going to be teaching and what you're going to be teaching.
Okay, my name is Eunice Caballero. I'm going to teach at Bells Hill Elementary. And
In a bilingual classroom?
yes, I'm going to be a bilingual teacher. Yes.
Very good. Well, welcome. Tell me, you come from Mexico City, is that right?
Yes, that's right. I am from Mexico City.
What brings you to Waco, Texas?
Oh, well, God called us to come.
Very good. Well, we're so glad that he told you to come, and we're happy to have you in Waco and in Waco ISD. You have a great year at Bells Hill.
Thank you very much.
Hello, welcome to Waco ISD. Give me your name and where you're going to be teaching.
DJ King, Cesar Chavez.
And what are you going to be teaching?
English, 7th grade.
Very good. A lot of 7th graders over there looking forward to you being in the classroom. Tell me what brings you to Waco ISD?
Just moved here from Kansas City, so looking forward to getting introduced to the Waco area and Waco schools.
Okay, all the way from Kansas City. So far been in Waco how long?
About a year, not quite a year.
About a year, okay. Growing accustomed to the heat, or is it this hot in Kansas City?
Not a problem, just not so many days of it. But it's fun here in Waco. We're having a good time.
Tell me about your excitement on that first day of school at Cesar Chavez, because you're in a brand new school that has a brand new classroom wing.
Yeah, I've looked at the school and I'm in the new wing and really excited about all the new kids and new facilities.
Well, all the way from Kansas City, welcome to Waco. We're so glad to have you here.
Thank you very much.
My name is Savette Early, and I'll be teaching at Carver Middle School, English 7th grade.
Very good. We're so glad to have you at Carver, where we have a new principal, Mr. Ed Love. Have you had a chance to meet him and get to know him?
Yes, I have. That's who interviewed me, and I'm actually very excited to work for him.
Very good. What brings you to Waco ISD?
Well, I just was excited about that opportunity to teach at middle school. That's what I'd been wanting to do, and they had an opening, so that's where I applied.
What are you learning about Waco ISD through today's activities, this week's activities, and this fair?
I am becoming very encouraged in their school system. They're really getting us prepared for the upcoming year and how to prepare for the students.
Very good. Are you new to Waco in Central Texas, or is this old hat for you?
No, I live in Gatesville, and I've taught 17 years.
Very good. Well, we're so happy to have you in Waco ISD. Have a great year at Carver.
Thank you. Thank you.
Talking now with Rick Hartley, the Executive Director of Student Services. And Rick, this is quite a fair. Talk about what you're doing and how you're walking around and getting to know a lot of the new teachers.
Actually, I'm looking around at all the bright new faces, looking back to the days when I was a teacher, the excitement there is leading into the first day of school.
Okay, we have some people behind you who are sort of clowning around. Do you know them?
Oh, I would say no. I have no idea who these people are.
I think they set you up, Mr. Hartley.
There will be retaliation, I assure you.
Well, are you ready for the new school year? I know that you always have excitement as we see the teachers and then the students come in the doors.
And everything that happens to the students, getting them to school, getting them taking care of the classes, everything that's going to be taking place is already in the works. So it would be a great first day of school.
Very good. Mr. Hartley, thank you so much, and thanks to those ladies behind you.
Oh, they are so going to get it.
My name is Cindy Weems. I'm going to be teaching 4th grade at Kendrick Elementary. I'm coming from Nacogdoches ISD.
Very good. What brings you to Waco, Texas?
My husband just finished his master's degree at Stephen F. Austin in Nacogdoches, and we were looking for jobs, and Waco gave us a call.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're at a very high-performing campus. Miss Julie Sapal really runs a great program over there. Talk about the excitement of getting to work for her.
I am very excited to get to work for her. She has very high expectations for her kids, and really her philosophy fit very well with my own.
Very good. Welcome to Waco ISD. Welcome to Kendrick Elementary.
Thank you very much.
My name is Jeff Webb, and I'll be at J.H. Hines Elementary.
Very good, Jeff. I know that we have Trey Hall, a new principal over at Hines. Talk to me about how you got to know him and ultimately what brought you to Hines and to Waco.
Actually, I followed him on Twitter. He does some online educationally based chats there on Twitter, and really informative. And found out that there were going to be some openings, and that they were doing the program that they're doing there. And I thought it just seemed like an outstanding opportunity.
Where do you come from? I'm sorry.
Midway ISD.
Very good. Technology is great. So you learned about an opening on Twitter, and lo and behold, now you're at Waco ISD at Hines. Looking forward to the first day of school?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Ready to get in there and get rolling with the kids.
Very good. Jeff, welcome to Waco ISD, and welcome to J.H. Hines.
Thank you very much, sir.
This is Dr. Terry Patterson. She is the Executive Director of Elementary Education at Waco ISD, and dressed up a little bit today. Talk about your booth and what you're doing with the new teachers this afternoon.
Well, our booth, we have a Dick and Jane theme. So we, put up Dick and Jane signs and come and see, it's elementary, just like we did in the old days. and we're greeting all the new teachers. It's so much fun. We have a great group coming this year. And I have Dr. Mary Conrad, okay, early childhood, and Jana Hamilton, who's going to be teaching our Trojan Tykes pre-K program here at University High School, which is going to be a lab school. So we're really excited about meeting all the elementary school teachers and beginning to build a relationship with them.
Well, the ones I've talked to today are excited about being Waco ISD and can't wait for the first day of school. This is really an exciting time for us.
It really is. It's the best of times. And it'll be really setting off the stage and setting the stage for the whole school year and everything that we can do for our kids.
Dr. Patterson, thank you for joining us and have a great year.
Oh, thank you. You want some crayons?
Say, let's go Kings.
I have found our new Director of Technology, formerly the principal of Waco High School. This is Alfredo Laredo. And Alfredo, you have a booth here at the Information Fair for our new teachers, and you're showing them some technology.
That's correct, Dale. Well, technology really isn't helpful in the district if we cannot use it in a classroom. So what I'm showing teachers as they're coming by is this particular website called polleverywhere.com. It's free, and they can use it to generate a question for their students, and whether the students use their cell phones or their laptops or any kind of mobile tablet, they can answer. And as you can see here, we've already had one person that tried to answer the question that was on last year's Algebra 1 end of course exam, something that we're looking very closely at now that the exams have been released. And they can vote with a touch of a few buttons on their mobile devices, whether it's a laptop, desktop, or a cell phone, and the teacher gets instant responses here.
I would think that having been a principal and an assistant principal and a teacher, I mean, now you are in your mode. You've always loved technology, but you have that perspective of having been in the classroom and having been a leader and seeing technology maybe not put to use as it should have been.
That's right, Dale. And one of the things about technology is there are things that are created for technology, or there are avenues that technology helps in driving instruction. This is one of those. Really, technology, when it's a separate item, really doesn't do us a whole lot of good. We need something to help us drive that curriculum. And so I'm showing teachers one example of that tool.
And more than 220 new teachers here today. They look like they're excited, and we're having a fun time.
I think the district is headed for a great venue here.
Thank you so much, and best of luck to you.
Thank you, Dale.
I am now joined by Chris Everett, the Executive Director of Curriculum at Waco ISD. And you got to be very happy about this great event, this new teacher induction. It's really going well, and the teachers are learning a lot at this fair. This was a brainchild of yours and your help. Talk about this.
Yeah, Patrick Upmore and I sat around and we kind of brainstormed what do we think teachers need for to start the school year. And this particular section was really his idea to get through all of the things that you really need to start day one, all your login information, that kind of stuff, and to get to see some of the departments, put faces with names and all that kind of stuff. So it was really his idea and a good one.
Very good. And you know, these teachers are doing a crossword puzzle, and I'm one of the answers on the crossword puzzle. Thank you so much for that. I've never been an answer to a crossword puzzle.
You're famous now. It's all Patrick's problem, so if you have a problem with that, it's Patrick.
Very good. We'll talk about the excitement. We're facing another school year, and we had some great scores this past year, but we're looking to get even better.
We have room for improvement. We're excited about the progress that we're making, so we know that means we're on the right track. So now it's just about stepping that up. Our great teachers have to teach better. Our good teachers have to teach better. We all have to do it better. And we're ready for that and ready to support people to do that.
Dr. Chris Everett, you have a great year.
Thank you very much.
Hi, welcome to Waco ISD. Tell me your name and where you're going to be teaching.
Hi, my name is Linda Yacco, and I'll be teaching at Waco High School, biology.
Biology teacher, all right. We need great science teachers at Waco High and throughout the district. Are you new to Waco?
I am new to Waco. In fact, I'm new to Texas in general. I just moved here last month from California.
From California, all right. What do you like so far about Waco?
Well, I really like the Texan culture. People are friendly. I like the South. I like how it's warm, although it's a little humid.
A little too warm at times too. And you mentioned a moment ago being able to see the stars at night.
Yes, I know it's a little cliched, but I like seeing the open skies and the big stars.
All right, let's finish the season. The stars at night are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Very good. Welcome to Waco. We're so glad to have you here.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here.
Courtney Moltzer at Tennyson Middle School,
And what are you going to teach?
special education.
Oh, very good. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for choosing Waco ISD. Why Waco ISD?
I love it. They're a very close-knit district, and it seems like they have a great staff and great teachers.
Very good. Where did you come from?
Belton?
The Belton ISD?
Yes.
Very good. How many years have you been teaching?
3 years.
Very good. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome to Waco, and we hope you have a great year.
Thank you.
I'm Andrea Clendenin. I'm going to be at Alta Vista Elementary.
Great. Glad to have you at Waco ISD. What are you going to be teaching?
I'm going to be teaching Deaf Ed, so math, science, and social studies.
Sounds interesting. First-year teacher, fresh out of college?
Yes, absolutely, from
Where
Baylor
did-
University.
Baylor University, very good. You know, we have that PDS program, and I'm sure that maybe you've been inside some of our schools already.
Yes, I have.
Talk about your experience at working both at Waco ISD and the other experience that you've had with Deaf Ed.
Well, it was really great because Baylor University has such a good relationship with the Deaf Ed program at Waco ISD. So I got to know those kids and the teachers, and that was a big reason for me coming back to Waco for my first year. So.
And I understand you also got to go to Austin and do some work there. Talk about that work.
Yes, I did a semester at the Texas School for the Deaf, which was really great, and then I did some in the Round Rock schools with their regional day school.
You obviously have a passion for teaching, not only teaching in general, but reaching that deaf student, that person who can't hear. Why is that? What drives your passion?
Well, initially it just started out as an interest in sign language, but really when I started meeting the kids here in Waco, that's what made the difference for me, was getting to meet them one-on-one and watch them grow, and that just, I knew I was in the right place.
We're so pleased to have you at Waco ISD. Have a great year.
Thank you.
My name is Nancy Alfonso, and I'll be at Bells Hill Elementary.
And what are you going to be teaching at Bells Hill? What age students?
Second, third graders.
Second and third graders. What is it about those second and third graders that you like?
They're so excited to learn. They're young enough. They're excited to come to school. So I really enjoy working with that age group.
Where do you come from, and what brings you to Waco and to Waco ISD?
I come from the Louisville Independent School District in the Dallas area, and my boyfriend actually brought me down here. I'm really excited. I was at some trainings last week seeing where the district is heading, and I hope to be able to contribute to that this year.
Sure you will. How many years do you have experience right now?
7 years so far.
7 years, going into your 8th year, and we have it all. Who's to thank? Your boyfriend. Thank your boyfriend for us for bringing you to Waco ISD.
I'm sure he'll be really excited for that.
Thank you so much, and have a great year.
You too.
I'm Kimberly Amborski, and I'll be teaching at Lake Air Montessori.
Tell me what you're going to teach.
I'll be teaching music.
Ooh, that sounds fun. What is it about teaching young people music that you enjoy the most?
Oh, I love giving kids a chance to play and explore, and music is very regulating for all kids, particularly kids who struggle in the classroom sometimes. So giving them resources, even if they don't know what's happening, it's a resource for their brain to be doing musical things.
I believe it's scientific study that involvement in the fine arts actually helps performance.
Yes, yes.
Very good. You know, you are going to be teaching at Lake Air music. Most of those children are probably going to end up at Waco High School. There's an award-winning choir program there. You're going to be preparing our future singers.
Yes, I will be preparing the future singers.
Sounds great. You have a great year at Lake Air Montessori, and we look forward to seeing and hearing your students.
Very good. Thank you.
A very familiar face. Welcome to Waco ISD. Give me your name and where you're going to teach.
I'm Kevin Compton. I'm at University High School, and I'm going to be teaching Avid.
Okay, Kevin Compton, you used to be at Waco ISD. Talk about where your adventures have taken you.
Well, I was at Waco High for 8 years, and so I left with Coach Willis, and we went to Marlin together for a couple years, and then we went down to Austin LBJ, and now we're glad to be back home.
Sounds to me like you're following Coach Keith Willis, and because you enjoy working for him. Talk about Coach Willis and the football program here at University High.
Coach Willis is a really great guy. He's a great coach. He's a guy that I really enjoy working around, being around him, and we're really excited about the football year this year. We think we got a good group of kids, and we're really excited and think that we got a chance to do something.
Okay, so back when you were at Waco ISD, you wore the red of Waco High. Now you have the purple of University.
Yeah, I've been given a lot of grief from my Waco High buddies too, I want you to know, but they understand and appreciate.
What are you going to be teaching at university?
I'm going to be teaching AVID over here at university.
And what is AVID?
AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, which is a mouthful. But it's basically a college readiness class, trying to get kids ready for school, for college, and those kids that are kind of have what they need as far as intelligence and maybe just don't have the skills, the study skills, organization skills that they need.
Sounds great. Kevin Compton, welcome back to Waco ISD University High School. Have a great year.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hello, welcome to Waco ISD. Give me your name and the school you're going to be teaching and the subject.
Hi, my name is Orsi Yerke, and I'll be teaching science in Tennyson Middle School.
Are you new to Waco?
Yes, first year ever.
Where did you come from?
I come from Dallas, Texas, and I just moved here like weeks ago. So.
Very good. We're so happy to have you in Central Texas and in Waco. Understand that you have a husband who has a job nearby?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is doing his pharmacy rotations here in the Central Texas area, so that's the reason I'm here.
Now, you had a lot of schools to choose from, and you chose Waco ISD to teach in. Why?
I heard it was a really good program, and I've actually experienced that they're very helpful with their first-year teachers, and I'm really excited to be here.
Are you learning a lot and enjoying yourself here at the new teacher induction?
Yes, most definitely. Best program ever. I'm learning. I'm really excited rather than anxious and nervous to start. So
we're so happy to have you in Waco, Texas, and in Waco ISD at Tennyson Middle School teaching biology.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
I'm Rebecca Dillon. I'll be teaching 4th grade at South Waco Elementary.
Great. South Waco and 4th graders. You're almost getting them ready for middle school, getting close anyway. Talk about the fun that you have teaching 4th graders.
I'm excited to teach writing, I think mostly, just because they can be creative and get their imagination flowing, and I know that that's sometimes is like not done as much as it should be. So I'm excited to get them writing and reading and all of that stuff. So.
You're new to Waco ISD. Are you new to teaching?
Yes, this will be my first year.
Where did you go to school?
I went to Abilene Christian University in Abilene, Texas. So.
And what brings you to Waco, all the way from West Texas?
Well, I'm from Crawford. That's where my family lives. My mom teaches 1st grade in Crawford. And so I went through the Region 12 Alternative Certification Program last semester, and so now I'm starting to teach.
You were brought up with a teacher in the family, and you followed her footsteps. Talk about that.
I'm a 3rd-generation teacher. My grandmother is actually a teacher, well, 4th, because her mother was a teacher. So it's all in the family. My brother's coaching in Roscoe in West Texas, so we kept it in the family.
Very good. Have a great year at South Waco, and welcome to Waco ISD.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome to Waco ISD. Tell me your name and where you're going to be teaching and what you're going to be teaching.
Awesome. My name's Tamara Jensen. I will be teaching biology here at University High School.
Great. First year teacher?
It is my first year. Yes.
Where'd you go to college?
Texas A&M University. Woo!
Great university. Down in College Station, Texas. We're happy to have you in Waco. Where are you from before that? What high school did you go to?
I went to McNeil High School in Round Rock. Kind of lived all over, though. I'm from the Central Texas area. Lived in Belton, then lived in Lubbock. And my grandma actually teaches here at University High School. It's her 45th year teaching. So she teaches the culinary, hospitality and culinary academy with A.J. Moore. So
we'll talk about your grandma. What's her name?
Gail Crompton.
All right. We're so glad to have Gail here, and now glad to have you here. You are going to be teaching again what?
Biology.
Biology. You know, science is something that those high school kids need to master before they go on to college. Are you looking forward to that first day of school?
I am looking forward to the first day of school. I think it's, I always looked forward to the first day of school. I was, elementary, middle school, high school, and it's an exciting day, not just for the kids, but for the teachers as well. And it's a whole new experience every year, I think. So I'm really looking forward to it.
So glad to have you here. Welcome to Waco and Giga Maggie's.
Giga Maggie's. Thanks.
Okay, I am Jennifer Arnold. I'm going to be a 3rd grade teacher at Crestview Elementary for math and science.
Great.
Excited.
Yeah. Are you new to Waco?
I'm a new teacher just in general. This will be my first year teaching. So.
How about the Waco area? Are you from here or from another city?
I'm from Rockwall, which is 30 miles east of Dallas, but my fiance and his family live here, so we are here.
We are so glad that your fiance brought you to Waco so that you can teach at Waco ISD. Where did you go to college?
I went to Tarleton State University.
Great. You know, Tarleton State University is a new partner with us in our partnership schools, our PDS program. We're so happy about that.
You should be. They're good teachers.
Well, you're an example of the good teachers they have. Are you looking forward to that first day in school? Are you a little nervous about it?
I'm very nervous, but I'm more so anxious, excited than I am nervous. So.
How about this new teacher induction and this information fair that you're getting to go through this afternoon and all this week in getting you familiar with the district? Is this helpful?
Yes, very. It's been very interesting, very helpful, and it's good to meet people and have their faces with it. So when I have questions, I've already met them. So it works perfectly.
Welcome to Waco ISD. Thank you for being here, and thank your fiance for us too.
I will, I promise. Thank you.
Thanks again for watching WISD TV. We hope you've enjoyed meeting some of Waco ISD's new teachers who have joined our educational team this year. To keep up with the great things happening at our schools, we invite you to keep watching WISD TV. Visit wacoisd.org often. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Also, please read our ads in the Waco Today and Wacoan magazines. The Waco Independent School District. Learners today, leaders tomorrow.